Nelson's Primary School, Grade 4, Subject NCERT EVS, Topic Lesson 17, Tejal in Ahmedabad. Chapter Reading. I came to Ahmedabad a month ago for my mother's treatment. My mother has been admitted in the hospital, the big city Ahmedabad. I have slowly got used to the city. I still remember the day when my mother and I got off the train at the Ahmedabad station. It was so crowded. I quickly caught hold of my mother's hand. I was thinking about how Mama would find us in this crowd. Just then I heard someone calling loudly from behind, Tejal! Tejal! I turned back and there was Mama. We left the station and were soon on our way to Mama's house. But it was very crowded everywhere. There were many huts lined up all along the narrow street. We walked through the street to reach Mama's house. Mama, Mami, and their two daughters and a son all live in one room. Now I too live here with them. It is here that we sit, sleep, cook and wash, all in one room. My house in the village also has one room, but we have separate places for cooking and for bathing. We also have a courtyard outside. Water, water. Rutvi, Mami and I get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go to the public tap to fill water. Oh no, you won't believe how many fights are there for water. If we are just a little late, then we are not able to fill water for the day. There is no tap in our house in the village too. The pond in the village has water. It takes 20 minutes to walk to it. In summer, sometimes, the water in the pond dries up. Then, we have to walk for almost an hour to the river to get water. But in the village, there were no fights for water. In the street where Mama lives, there is a toilet at one end. Everyone in the street uses that toilet. It is always very dirty and smells so bad. In the beginning, I felt like vomiting. At some times, there is no water. We have to take water with us. Now I am getting used to all this. In the village, people go to the open places or fields for toilet. The men and women go to different places. Every day, I go to the hospital by bus to see my mother. At first, I was too scared to get into such crowded buses. I was not at all used to it. I was afraid. But now, it is not like that. I know how to stand in line, how much to pay for the ticket, where to get down. Where we stay, there is a tall building nearby. My mommy works in 7 houses there. She washes utensils and cleans the houses. One day, I went there with her. When I first saw the building, I thought that it was one big house. But I found that there were many houses, one on top of another. I was wondering how I would climb so many stairs, but there was a lift to take people up and down. It was like a big iron cage with fan, light, and even a bell. So many of us got into the lift. Somebody pressed the button and lift went up quickly. Really, I was very scared in the beginning. Another house. Mommy took me first to Harsh's house. His house was on the 12th floor. What a big house! So many rooms. One to sit in, one to eat in, one to sleep in, and one to cook in. Their toilet was also in the house. It took Mommy a lot of time to clean Harsh's house, but she could work easily. There was a tap in the kitchen and water flowed from it. Harsh has put a bucket below the tap to fill water for his bath. When he sat down to watch TV, so much water was wasted. I did not like it. I went and closed the tap. Harsh's house has big glass windows. Mommy told me to look down from the window. I could see Mama's street and the houses, but I could not make out which was his house. From up there, everything below looked like small toys. I was quite afraid to look from such a height. A new trouble. Mama has said that he would take me around to see Ahmedabad. The children around here talk a lot about riverfront. They are telling that big film stars, leaders and sportspersons also come there. Maybe when I go there I might see them there. These days, Mama is so worried. I cannot ask him to take me to riverfront. Last week, some people had come with a notice that everyone should move out of this place. This place belongs to government, so it should be vacated. Mama is saying that this is the third time in the last 10 days that he got such notices. People who live here have been given another place to make their houses, but it is a little far. Mama will have to spend more money and time to reach his workplace. Mommy will have to find some other work. How will I able to visit my mother? Yet, mother is not completely well.